Hello, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, I'm Ron, and thank you for stopping by. Always nice to see you. So I took the Skydio 2 and my OneWheel Plus XR out earlier the other day. If you didn't see my earlier video with all the recent upgrades that I did on the OneWheel, you can check that out right here. Anyway, a great ride just the other day. I did a little riding in the park near my office with all the recent OneWheel upgrades I did just the other day. I forgot to mention one other important item you might want to think about when riding your OneWheel. And what is that, you say, Ron? It's your shoes. Now, before I get started, I'll say OneWheel riders will wear everything from hiking boots like Timberlands to Vans, to Nike Dukes, Nike canvas shoes, you name it, and someone's probably wearing it riding their OneWheel. Now, a lot of guys, and girls too, will wear whatever they're most comfortable or familiar with. That's what I've been doing for quite a while now, so I thought I would mix things up a bit, and I picked up a pair of Vans. My new Vans are what I'm riding with in this video. Not to say my old riding shoes weren't comfortable. My old sneakers were very comfortable. They were running shoes, but if you don't try new things, you'll never know if something's better or worse than what you're used to. So I thought it was time for a new pair of shoes. So with respect to that, I decided to put this video together for everyone else thinking of getting new riding shoes, specifically for riding your OneWheel or OneWheel Plus, OneWheel Plus XR, whatever you're riding, even your PINT. But don't let anyone tell you you have to wear a certain shoe for the best ride. Point blank, you don't. It's really just a preference like everything else. These are just some suggestions and tips in helping you pick some new riding shoes for yourself. Now, one factor to always consider is you want good solid contact with the front sensor pads on your OneWheel. Remember, your sensor pads are what engage and disengage the board when you're getting on or getting off. So, a nice flat bottom shoe is ideal for riding a OneWheel. It ensures that you're making a good solid contact with those sensors in the front of your board. It provides a nice even distribution of pressure across the entire front of the board's sensors. This is why you'll see a lot of OneWheel riders wearing skateboard shoes, or what's defined as skateboard shoes. It's a nice solid and even contact with your board. Now, some people prefer riding with low tops, while others are going to like the support of a high top shoe. Again, it's really going to come down to preference. I would say high top shoes are great for beginners just learning to ride, or if you know you need them for some sort of additional ankle support. They're also nice for a little added protection should you need it. Things like falling off your board, a little extra protection, it's never going to hurt. Though I think most prefer the low top shoe. No one enjoys the extra time it takes to lace up those high top shoes, me included. Let's be honest, we just want to get out there and start riding. So again, it's really a personal preference. You'll find a ton of skateboarding shoes out there. Again, I went with the Vans. These weren't actually the color pattern I was originally wanting. I actually wanted the classic looked checkered pattern Vans, but they were all on back order and I didn't want to wait for several weeks for them to arrive. So this is what I ordered. I'll be honest, this was my first ride out with these new Vans, so I'm not 100% sure they're any better than what I was riding with. Now, because I make YouTube videos for you guys, I want something a little more colorful as well. Obviously not something many of you will need to factor in, but for me, got to make it a little colorful for some of these videos, so the shoes can't hurt, especially if I'm doing a lot of riding videos. Now, it's probably going to take me a few weeks to get used to this style of shoe, only because I'm really comfortable with my existing gym shoes, which have a much higher arch and a lot more cushion in them for my gym workouts. But again, I think it's just a matter of time for me to actually get used to this style of shoe and how it handles on the board. Again, this is my first time out with these shoes, so I'm kind of just breaking them in and just getting comfortable with them. Now, I'm going to leave you a link to a skateboard shop that I found online. If you want to check it out, it has all kinds of different brands of skateboard shoes available to you. But again, what you ride with is your preference and what you feel most comfortable with. I'm just offering some suggestions based on what feedback many OneWheel riders have provided in some of the forums, websites, and some other videos I've seen as well as my own personal experience and feedback. Now that we've talked about the shoes, let me show you the trail that I found just the other day randomly checking out some trails near my office. This trail looks like a blast, but I certainly don't have the skills to ride over all these tree roots. I think you would need something like the flight fins to get through these roots. I did think it made a great thumbnail pick though. I actually rode all the way back to my car and realized I didn't take the thumbnail for this video with all the roots in the shot and my OneWheel in it, so I rode all the way back just to get this photo. I just think it's a really cool shot. Let me know if you like the thumbnail in the video. I'm curious how many of you actually clicked on the video in part because of the thumbnail. I did go out of the way to try to get a nice one. Hopefully you guys liked it. Oh, and I came across a big old bullfrog when I was out riding. Just thought it was kind of a cool shot as well. Tried to shoot in 120 frames per second and get this little guy to jump, but I don't think he jumped too far. So I guess I'll see it when I edit the video. And if I didn't mention it, I finally got a chance to test the Skydio 2's new landing feature. Basically, the Skydio 2 will land on the Skydio logo on its carrying case, on your carrying case. Kind of a nice little enhancement to the Skydio 2. It certainly can keep your Skydio 2 from getting dirty when landing in the grass or dirt. I know many of you are still waiting on your Skydio 2 to ship, so hopefully we can start seeing more of you enjoying your Skydio 2 soon. And that's really it for now. The rest of the video is me riding the trails, and again, some of these shots were taken with the GoPro Hero 7 Black. And then while other shots in the air were obviously shot with the Skydio 2. And links to some products are listed below the video if you're interested in helping support the channel. It's always appreciated. And that's really it. If you guys got any value out of this video, please don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. It's always appreciated. Also, don't forget to like, subscribe, ring that bell for future video notifications. So until next time, take care, happy flying, and remember, 2020, we still got this.
Aren't you tired of the drama? You use your words like they are knives. I don't need that type of drama and trying to be tough all the dang time. You try to make yourself feel better by taking me down. Once I fell, but now I'm strong, I'm ready for the rematch. Shoot me down, don't you know I get up? Yeah, baby, I will fight. No, there ain't nothing stopping me. I'm bulletproof, I won't fall. I'm bulletproof, go on and shoot me down. I will always get up again. You're looking at me so cold. Get over yourself, are you for real? Why are you looking at me so cold? One's love is now we're enemies. You try to make yourself feel better by taking me down. Once I fell, but now I'm strong, I'm ready for the real.